Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back for some more Dota Underlords, which apparently has received an update, as I think we also see a rank reset here. We can see this as sort of a season 2 with 6 new heroes, 8 old friends, 6 new alliances, 7 new items and then a classic mode. Alright, let's go. I'm not that interested in like the city crawl and all of that stuff, but I do enjoy the knockout games. We have to create 2 tier 3 units and a lifesteal some stuff, so that should be doable. Let's see if things have changed and yeah, what we can do with it. I sort of was feeling like I was starting to understand a lot of the meta in the previous at the end of the previous season, I would say, but here we go. I'm already seeing swordsman as another one. We're gonna dive right in and try that, of course. And what does they do? Each swordsman unit gains bonus damage for each enemy unit adjacent to it. That's interesting. And who else is a swordsman? We have a phantom assassin. So 2 assassins, these at the front. That's not a swordsman. We'll take a talisman of evasion. She should get that bonus as well, and he is 1. Oh, he is also. Oh yeah, he is actually also a swordsman. Let's see if any of these guys get like an upgrade. Yep, then you'll be evading stuff. And then we immediately get like a double shadow demon. We could upgrade our phantom assassin. Anything here that actually looks like it could be? Let's go like this. And we could still take like, maybe try the Lich, which has fallen. When each fallen unit dies, allies within 2 cells are healed. Damage to take. A fallen unit can revive, resurrecting with 50 health. Interesting. So let's see if... Alright. That is, I think, yeah, someone who's back, Kunka. So he's been evading quite nicely. And what was the bonus? Up to 25% bonus damage for each enemy unit adjacent to it. Interesting, definitely something that could yield like a combat or something like that. We'll try our classic here. We'll try to build up that front line. We may even go like this. These guys are still in melee, so we should see quite a few enemy units in front of that. And then something like a Pudge. He's an extra warrior. We could definitely get to 3 warriors. With this, I think, Vengeful Spirit, also Fallen, or the Tusk. I think we'll dig a little deeper. There comes another Kunka, and we've got Spectre, who's now also part of the Void. We still had that. All of that looks reasonably okay, and we don't have a Knight just yet, but we could also try to invest in a couple of Knights. Let's see what happens here. Can my front line... I mean, he should have a lot of extra damage. Just keep going. Yeah, quite a bit of healing. Ooh, that's a lot of spell damage. And she's back, Enchantress, who's got a heal. Interesting. So that's the druid stuff. Okay, all right. Well, we'll have to figure out how to best use these guys. We'll figure that out later, I think. For now, let us grab a cloak, Ember Spirit, most damage. He's also a swordsman. And we have 2 assassins, so we could very easily try to grab a 3rd one. And if these look like assassins, no, not yet. So I'll buy you. Spirit Breaker, ooh, Poisoner. That actually sounds, an Alchemist, that sounds interesting. Do remember that one. Then we get either a Slark or a Tidehunter for potentially next turn. I think we'll take the Slark. Let's take a look at that potential. And here is another one. Never seen that one before. So here is Pangolier. We may actually try him rather than the Slark. I'll order him and hope for a life-stealing item. That's a lot of HP. This guy is still pretty strong, the Lycan, obviously. And we are getting crushed again. Alright. So she should have the swordsman advantage as well, but right now they're just not doing too well. So we're actually gonna move these guys back a little bit, shorten our front line, and they can go in and try to basically get someone in the back. Then we'll do this, and I'm actually gonna... So it's telling me to put him in. Oh, Bounty Hunter is back as well. And that's a tier 3, and then he will become a tier 2 very quickly. We get another Phantom Assassin. Okay, well, let's basically hope that these assassins can break down the back line of whoever we're up against here. So get after something like the Enchantress, for instance, or on the other side. Okay, that's pretty good. Next one down. Big stun. Take the Hobkin down, please. Yep, there it goes. So I should have allowed my assassins, apparently, to run wild a little bit more. And the Kunkka is top damage. That makes sense. He is 3 stars, 300 base damage. That's not bad. Can you imagine having 25% increase on that? That would be pretty damn juicy. Alright, well, we're ready with the next unit as well. Silver Edge for attack speed. I guess we can do this. So he starts off a little bit more quickly. And he's now only... So they've changed as well. I think he's like 3 gold. Yeah. Instead of 4 golds. So we'll go like this. Buy you. Then another Slark available. Thank you for that. And then potentially an Ember Spirit. Alright. Let's see if we can survive the next round. Left flank with my warriors. Is he still a warrior? No, he's not. Used to be a warrior. Who is... Kunkka is it 3 alliances with warriors. Okay, alright. Alright, we can still do this. Let's see here. Move up to the back. He has a tier 3 that I don't know at all. At least that one's down. Good stun. Slark is starting to get a bit of attack speed going, but not really enough life stealing, I don't think. Kunkka tried to hold on, at least that one is down. Yeah, if he had life stealing, things would have been different, I think. Oh man, we're gonna have to relearn all of this. Very interesting, I do like it. So next we'll put you in. What's his like ability, I wonder? Double bristle. That's actually very interesting. I think we'll take that over him for now. That's welcome. That's really nice. I'm even willing to sell here to Dick and see, and then he comes right back. But it's really not looking like we'll go the warrior way just yet. All of these potentially are great. And he has... What does that do? Can I get a look at it? Shield crash. Jumps in the air and slams the ground. 2 cells. Okay, let's see if he... his cooldown though is quite long. And I've just been destroyed. Ooh, anti-mage is back as well. Interesting. How the hell did I get that summon? No idea. And so we are sickened to have to leave this game. Well, that's I think pretty normal when you have to completely rediscover the meta of this game. That'll take a little bit of time, but that's nice. It's fresh, it's a bit of a reset. Full disclosure, I do record these a little bit beforehand, so we're actually the 28th of August as this season has started. And very first time me trying some of this new stuff out. I definitely want to try the Poisoners as well. And then maybe even, Rogue and Fallen. Stuff that I've never had before. And so he is now no longer... Oh, he's still a hunter, but he's become Fallen as well. Interesting. We get a Lich. We get Vengeful Spirit. We get a Meepo. Evasion. A rogue unit evades an attack. It gains attack damage. Very interesting. I'll take that Morbid Mask. We have our first assassin here. We'll maybe try giving it to the Meepo. Does he divide whenever Meepo casts an ability? Creates a copy of himself with the same health he currently has. Where any clone dies all... Ooh! That's dangerous. That is pretty dangerous. So here's Spectre. Looks really impressive. We do get a tier 2 Lich. And so we could go Lifestealer. I think it's worth it to basically grab that that drone ranger here. And yeah, then I kind of want the Meepos to do the lifestealing. Let's see if that works. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. He did just transform. Take out those assassins. 2 Meepos just alive. But if I lose one of the clones, then that one is gone as well. So that's probably... Well, what do you want to give him? Evade or something? Not sure. This is interesting. And on top of that, healing support or healing and stealing again. Let's get there. Summon the golem. I think that'll be fine. So then, if Meepo or any clone dies, all Meepos die. That's interesting. I mean, there's basically no way back really from... so I'll order her, I think. Oh, she becomes a tier 2. Comes in right away, of course. And... so that's Shaman instead of Druids now. When a combat starts, a small wolf, wildly hatchling dragon, black dragon is summoned to help. Okay, very interesting as well. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, the Meepo taking a big beating. Not even getting to use an ability. Neither does my N6. He gets to use his ability. And so these assassins have gotten the better of me. And what's that? Phantom Assassin. Okay. This is interesting. So, like, the big knight's front line doesn't seem to be working that well at this point. I think we'll give him that because that does make him a little bit stronger. And then that's still the same thing, I think. Heaven's Halberds. 25 vision. When equipped, hero attacks, disarm the target for 3 seconds. Okay, I'll give that to the Meepo. Let's see if that works. And that is still... yes, that is still the same. Alright, I will have that pretty soon. Could go double Veno for poison, but for now we will focus on what we have. Ooh, getting close to tier 3 already. Spirit Breaker. Take that upgrade, order this, and then I basically hope that we can get our hunters to work. Another assassin, only tier 1. Meepos is now 2 of them, are taking a pretty big beating, and zap, they are gone. So that really doesn't feel that strong, I'll be honest. At least we get to summon our big guy that is being left alone for a surprisingly long time. But don't think he'll turn it around. No, not all on his own. Okay. I'll probably want to move stuff a bit. We'll do this, 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 this or something like that. Then she'll come in here. By you. And anti-mage is a rogue. Okay. Definitely gonna try to use you first. There's Slark again. Meepo becomes a tier 2. Rubik. A Magus. Oh, it's only one of them. Okay. Interesting. Another 1 unit. And he actually has him. Once per battle, when a Magus unit health drops below 50, it becomes invulnerable and unable to attack for 3 seconds. So that's a bit of like a delay. That's interesting. At least he's going nuts. Then we get our big summon and we made it. So we should be able to go to full hunters on this one, I think. And then these guys fallen. Still 0 fallen unit can revive 0 times per combat. So you would definitely want to get those up. Whenever equipped hero casts a spell, summon a Brill Bruiser. Max 2 alive once. Yeah, we'll try that. And I think I've seen her spell quite often. This is completely different. This is actually pretty interesting and pretty exciting. We get our first tier 3. We get an Abaddon. Now we will definitely have to go hunters. Double 3-hand protector, huh? Double Beastmaster. He's got what we need. I think we'll lock this in. We'll put you back a little bit. But I'm getting the feeling, very first impression, you do have, I think, obviously more items with evade, which will make that most annoying challenge normally a bit more doable. Next to that we have, I think, that it'll be slightly easier to get 6. Oh man, they actually got that on him. Smack him down, and all thanks to my tier 3 that we survive. To go for that 6, that full 6 allegiance, but it quite often, for Fallen, you basically need it. For Hunters, you definitely want it as well. Look at that, you've got it in Mages, you've got it in... Yeah, you've got a lot of these, so... He's coming into play, of course, and we just need one more Hunter. That's for the Summoners. Poison is just 3. That's kind of interesting as well. In case, we'll buy that. And then here we have another Meepo. I could sell it by... Yeah, I'll do that actually. Goodbye, Bounty Hunter. We are going Hunters. So there's still options for that. Let's see if we can hold the line a bit better. And ooh, those assassins will hurt. Especially that Slark. Come on. Took a big hit, but is it enough? I'm not seeing that Bruiser or anything. No Golem. Yeah, that's a lot of... Oh, of course. Tier 3, Tier 3, Tier 3. That's a bit too much damage. We have to go up against Misaki, who has basically run a full and perfect run so far. Interesting. And so maybe we'll give this to the Lich. See if he gets to use his ability a little bit more. What is his ability? A shield to a random ally. Interesting. Diffuse Blade or a Refresher Orb. Maybe we'll take a Refresher Orb. After casting an ability, all cooldowns. So you'll get that. Or actually maybe you'll get that. Alright. Now. Death Prophets. But we're really looking for that Hunter, to be honest. That's pretty nice. That's no. Okay. And then the Meepo pot. Yeah, will become a tier 3 next turn as well. Can I survive this round? And then can I get our final Huntress? So that's a Kunkka. Maybe, if he goes down fast enough. There we go. Oof, too bad, that's a lot of stuns. But with the Golem I think we'll be fine. Like that. Yeah. Pretty close still, but we made it. Vengeful Spirits. Damage reducing their armor for 6 seconds. Okay, we'll take that. Now, get me another Hunter somewhere. That one's upgraded. Still have 12 golds. Rubik Alchemists. If I have to, I'll buy that Alchemist just in case, I think. Nope. God damn, this is bad. Anything here? Yes, 4 gold. We can just about get that. Oh, and am I really too late? God damn it. So now we really need to survive. I was a little bit slow here. Can we do this? Transform. Almost. Guys are getting wrecked. Left flank for the enemy is getting low. Does get that again. Lots of evades. So he got my my little guy. And we made it. Okay, and now can we, with full hunters, take on Mizaki? So the problem is he does have... so you gotta go. I'm actually... So the problem is he does have all of these... so I'm actually gonna go like this even. And I'm hoping that he can basically stop these assassins. We know that he has a lot of those. And then come out and get me some upgrades, please. That's not a lot of upgrades. At least this is one. Then... yep. Okay, alright. Let's see. Can my hunters now deal enough damage? And basically I'm hoping that my anti-mage has to take that early damage from these assassins. So that's a pretty full assassin lineup, and that he can take it a little bit. Let's see. I'm not sure who he's going after. Oh, he's already wrecked. His front line, yeah, they're just not holding on strongly enough. So assassins seems to have gotten a pretty big upgrade. More mobility on some of these as well with the anti-mage, but this was a lot better. We got that second place. Okay, and does that just keep going? Let's take a quick look at that. We've got these two done, and that's it. We'll look for a third match here. See if we can learn something else that's new. But yeah, very, very interesting. I think going for that 6 makes a lot of sense. That bound to have some poison in it as well, or we could go... That looked like it was interesting. We also have our first shaman. We get a couple of healers. I think he should be able to handle a front line decently well. An extra knight. Okay, we'll start with this. We'll take this one. Trian Protector. Maybe give that to you first here. Are there more healers? No. Ooh, there's definitely someone that either really changed or is out of the lineup. This is pretty good for our first upgrades. And then we get a double Luna to support him. That's not bad. So I will take that. Hopefully... What a spirit... Doesn't he have it like a charge? Yeah, towards distant enemy, hitting it and enemies along the way for damage, stunning them as well. 15-second cooldown. That's a long time. That's a pretty long cooldown. But if he could charge the Lich, so evade some attacks, get that mana. There he goes. Well done. Not too visible on the stun. I would need that healer myself as well. And then hopefully the rest of my guys can stay alive so we can take down that one. He doesn't have the hunter's bonus yet, so that was far more doable. Okay. Good first one. I mean, Ana 6 is really solid in my opinion, so we'll go like this. And then we will buy these two. That's good. Dusk coming in. And ooh. Oh, that's really nice too. So she becomes a tier 3 already. That potentially can be very big. And then we get our little small wolf, wildling, hatchling, and then black dragon. So we get that extra little summon as well right off the bat. Let's see if we can do this. If we can... Ooh, he went all the way on the other side. But... Alright. He's still holding the line. Lots of evades. Uses that ability. Now takes something down. Stun didn't last very long. But she also now still has that knight bonus. My Omni is still at full HP. And we actually get the summon off. Bouncing glaives, keep going. Don't really see that stun work that well. Or maybe that's just as they're thrown up or something like that. but another victory, so I will definitely take that. Next up, I'll take the cloak. Luna did top damage, Omni Knight was next. I think if Omni Knight more HP, potentially could be good. And then, although Luna becoming tier 3 is pretty big, and that is, they've killed. Alright, we'll start with this actually. What else do we have back here? That's not really what I'm looking for, and this is nice. I am going to keep, or we could go Beastmaster. But that's also Savage, and then we could grab the Bristleback next. We'll try that. Okay. What's this? Lots of lots of 2s. Did my guy... Yep, he disrupted. Well done. He's in the back. Good AoE, of course, from the Luna. She could get a good item. But that's pretty convincing as well. Just have to, I think, try to improve the front line a bit more. Keep them from getting behind me. And the trolls, that's still... Yeah, and what does this do? Attacks from poisoners, apply stacks of poison, lose 7 attack speed per... Okay, so it doesn't like destroy them or anything. But so that's pretty good for the front line. That's all looking okay as well. Alchemist, and then that becomes my second poisoner. And then Veno is the third one. So we could try that. That's good in the front line. That's good in the front line. This one in the back line here makes sense. And then we also have, for the first time, the poison stuff. Although he apparently is going for that. Well, no, not that many of them. So probably for the brutes. Both using that disruption. Couple summons should be good for the Luna. To have her glaives bounce through all of that. There we go. And there we go. I wish that we could see how much HP we've gathered from this, but she's definitely doing a lot of damage, so that ought to be alright. And then next, what would be a good item for our Tusk? Another summon. Alright, I'll take it. And he actually has Walrus Punch that only has a 4-second cooldown. So that could actually be a pretty good item for him. Next, so we were talking about buying these two. Then we get 1, 2, 3. So we have our roster. Unless we find something like really good. Of course, double Abaddon. I mean, it is another knight. But I have made my choice pretty much here, I think. And alright, that's okay. Does it do anything else? No. But hopefully he can cast a couple of Walrus Punches. What's the cooldown on the heal? Yeah, 8 seconds. Okay. Walrus Punch. 2 big disruptions. That's a Walrus Punch. My Omni is down. My Ana 6 is down. And we are actually taken down by... Man, that's a lot of summons. Okay, well, we can improve the front line, I think. We'll put in either this or... Yeah, I think going for Savage will be a big improvement, unless we get like a tier 2 Alchemist or something like that. Let's see here. What do we got? Double Meepo. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. So we will take that. Very nice, good, and nothing else, man. If we had that Medusa in the previous game, that would have been pretty nice. But yeah, we're going for those poisoners next. He's tier 3. That should really help my front line. Let's see if we can basically hold it together a little bit better. Surround them, disrupt that back line, please. This is Hunters, I think. There's the wolf. Yep, there's the small wolf. He's actually tier 2. Okay, we got the golem. Man, that is basically succeeding every single time that I've seen it. That's amazing. And then Terrorblade is still very strong. But look at this. Quite often you're very much dominated, or someone really dominates. Here it feels like everyone is struggling a little bit with the new situation, which is pretty cool. Equip hero gains 15 armor, but at the cost of 30 attack speeds. Okay, we'll try it, and maybe I'll give that to him. Let's do that right in the front line. Can we get some upgrades, please? That's good. That's welcome. That is good as well. And there is the Enchantress for the 4th healer. But we don't do that much healing. So we'll stick with the plan. Maybe I'll give that to him. We gotta keep our knights here centered, I think. Let's see what happens next. This is also a pretty big front line. If we could defeat him, because he also has that Omni Knight. Oh man. Right side's holding, left side crumbling. They're pushing through the middle. And my Luna does do a lot of damage, but how the hell? So that's working really well. Omni Knight. Does he have a second knight? I didn't even see that. Lycan is still strong. Alright. Can we make this work? Can I plug that right gap, basically? I could maybe with this. Then he comes in. And I'm kind of tempted to try and go straight for poison stuff. If I would get that. Unless he becomes a tree, I mean, then can't really do that. Kind of tempted to give it a try, because we were really crushed there. We still have our 2 healers, don't have a second troll, so we're gonna give this a try. Oh no, what the hell? Ah, he's also a poison. God damn it. And I can't switch anymore. Okay, big mistake, because he probably has a heal. That's a very good disruption. That's actually really strong against this kind of a setup. Oh man, what the hell? Look at that guy go nuts. That Spectre, what was that? Never seen that before, but okay. Very, very, very interesting in my opinion. So big changes here in Dota Underlords. It'll take some time to wrap my head around the new meta here. All these new units, alliances, what'll be the strongest here. But I can tell you that Spirit Breaker is definitely really good at going after someone that is like putting lots of hunters in one corner or something like that. That was a massive disruption of his entire line, and that could have really crushed him. But alright, there you go guys. First look at what seems to be the start of Season 2 for Dota Underlords. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.